Hey everyone, happy holidays, happy New Year. Today is New Year's Day. I'm in not so sunny California, Northern California. It's 37 degrees out, so a little chilly. But I want to say Happy New Year's, and today's the day we get to really, last night we got to close a 365-page book and kind of put a stamp on it, seal it up, and this year we get to kick off the new one. Right, today's page one, and so what you set for today is really going to be the determining factor for what happens in the new year. So, as you've set your goals, if you're doing resolutions, I'm more of a goal person. If you're setting your resolutions, you're setting your goals. What's going to be different this year than last year? What did you accomplish last year that maybe you can ride through to 2016 as well? So no matter what the resolution is, if it's getting in better shape, or if it's starting a new business, if it's making more money, or it's getting into a relationship or out of a relationship, who knows? What's going to be different today, this year than last year? How are you going to do? How are you going to make an impact? How are you going to help other people? Our resolutions a lot of times are very focused on us, and I understand that. Sure that's great, but what can you do for humanity? What can you do for our society as a whole? Where can you make an impact? This year one of my big goals is my daughter's 2.5, should be 3 this year. My younger daughter will be 1 this year, and it's a perfect time to start really getting them into giving and helping other people. And so we want to spend a lot of our time helping families that are in need, and teaching our 2 daughters how to actually give, and really kind of remove attachment to things. And it's going to be tough because they're just such young kids, but it's an interesting shift. It's an interesting paradigm shift to go from not so much selfish in a bad way, but self-focused, right? And how can we turn self-focused into selfless, and teach a 2.5-year-old how to do that? I don't know how it's going to play out, but that's a big focus of mine this year. So, in your New Year's resolutions and your goals for 2016, what is it that you're going to do to help other people and to help humanity, and to make an impact into the world outside of yourself? I love to hear about your goals. I love to hear what you want to accomplish. What are you going to do bigger? What are you going to do outside of yourself? What are you going to do that's going to be different than what you did in 2016? I'd love to hear those. Share those in the comments below, and let's go get them this year. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun year. Let's make this your year. Every year, I think everybody kind of comes into New Year's saying that 2016 is my year, 2015 was my year, and it's every year. So what's going to be different? How is this going to be your year? And in fact, just make it your year. Let's make 2016 the year that we all look back on and go, you know what, that was my freaking year. That was the year that I handled it. Because back, when we look 20 years from now, we look back at our life and we say, man, everything really started in 2016. That'll be pretty cool to say. And if you journal, if you write anything down, however you do it, it'll be pretty cool if you could open up that notebook or whatever in 20 years and 2036 and say, yeah, that was the year that I changed everything. So what are you going to do differently? And just share your comments below. I'd love to hear about it. Talk to you soon.